In this video, we will go over the various ways to watch instances in the timeline. If you've watched the previous videos, you should already be aware that if I double-click on an instance in the timeline, it will open a separate movie window here, showing just that instance. Rather than double-click, I can also single-click on the instance to select it, and then click on the movie icon, here on the top left of the timeline. The option of either double-clicking or single-clicking and selecting the movie icon is something that we will have for many of our movie creation options. Alright, so that's how we watch single instances, but we can also create movies of multiple instances from the timeline. The first way to do this is to make a movie of an entire row of instances, which we can do by double-clicking the row name on the left. Again, we could also single-click the row and select the movie icon. An important note here is that by default, multiple instances will be played in chronological order. There are other options on this front, but those will be covered in other videos. I can also select multiple rows, such as rows 6 through 8 here. To select multiple consecutive rows, I can select my first row, hold the Shift key on the keyboard, and select my last row. This will select all of the instances in rows 6 through 8, and we can select the movie icon to generate the movie. Again, even with multiple rows, because we're using the default settings, the instances will be played chronologically, regardless of row. If I turn on my overlay text, we can easily see this as I'm jumping back and forth between rows as the movie advances. If I want to select only specific rows, say rows 4, 6, and 9, I can do that by selecting 4, then while holding the Command key on the keyboard, also clicking row 6 and row 9. Once again, selecting the movie icon will then generate this movie. Similarly, I can use Command to select multiple individual instances. These instances can be selected from anywhere in the timeline, regardless of row. The last way we can select instances is by what we call Lasso. If I click and hold here in the empty space, I can create a selection box over a group of instances. When I release, any instances that were within the lasso are now selected. Again, press the movie icon to make the movie. One final note, I can use a combination of these methods as well. If I wanted to select rows 1 through 3, and then row 6, and then these 3 instances here, and then lasso this group of instances here, I can do that. Any instances that are highlighted when I click the movie icon will be created in my instance movie.